What is going on, Predators? It's Travis here from Apex Predator Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing a quick review of this little guy right here, and this is the Shatterproof Archery pocket quiver. And this is a really cool thing because there's several different pocket quivers on the market, and most of them are made out of some kind of plastic. But this one just kind of feels a little bit more authentic. It's made out of leather. So I purchased this actually surprisingly off of Amazon, and I was kind of expecting it, I wasn't expecting a whole lot to it, but once I researched it a little bit more, I found that it actually is a nice quality made product. It's made out of leather, and it's actually the cool thing, the one thing I was interested in me about it is that I can hold more than like 6 arrows in there. A lot of the pocket quivers that are out there today, you can only hold about 4 or 5, maybe 6 arrows in there. With this, I can easily fit 8 to 10 arrows just in this little pocket quiver. So let me stack these in here real quick. And so you can see right here, I've got 8 arrows. These are my Victory Extortion, the 300 spine. But anyways, I've got these in my pocket quiver here, and you can see everything fits in there perfectly well. In fact, I've got more room where I could probably fit, that's 8, so I could probably fit about 10 to 12 arrows in here easily. So one of the cool things about this quiver is that you can either use this tab here to kind of keep it floating kind of close to the top of your pocket, or you can actually just tuck that in and slide the whole thing down in your pocket a little bit further, and that way the arrow is going to sit a little bit deeper and sit up a little bit straighter out of your pocket as well. This whole thing is super lightweight, so it's not very bulky. You can see it's very thin. Even besides without the arrows in there, it's still very thin. Fits in the pocket easy. The price is really good as well. Cost this much right here at the time of making this video. And yeah, it's just a really good, well-made product. And I think these guys were really good about standing behind their product as well. So I used this at the Total Archery Challenge, and it was a game changer for me from last year. So from last year at the Total Archery Challenge, I used put my arrows in my backpack, and I was having to reach into my back, and a lot of times I couldn't even grab my arrows behind me. But with this, I was able to just stick this in my pocket, and I could either put it in my front pocket, or I could put it in my back pocket and use it that way. Or I was able, whenever I wasn't, shooting and everything, just to take this whole thing out of my pocket and shove the whole thing in my bag, pull it back out, and we're good to go. Like I say, the only downside to it, I think, is that, like I say, if you squeeze it from the sides here, it does open up a little bit, and the arrows kind of do flop around a little bit. So if you're kind of like bending or something like that, your arrows can flop around a little. But like if I were to squat over, like while this is in my pocket, like I say, it could open up a little bit like that, and just gives you the possibility of dropping some arrows there. So some suggested improvements were if you could add some like little leather slots or tabs in here or something like that to help keep the arrows separated. I think that would help in stability a little bit. But as it is, man, this thing is really good. I really appreciate this. I appreciate these guys for making such a quality leather product. And yeah, I sweated on this thing during Total Archery Challenge, where it was all wet and stuff like that, but it's actually did not have any issues with it. It's still completely intact, even through all the hiking and sweating I did that day. Those 2 days, actually, it still held up together, and it worked really good. So great thing to have to keep your arrows around if you're just shooting around the house, if you're going out to something like Total Archery Challenge. I highly recommend it, guys. So check it out. This is the Shatterproof Archery Pocket Quiver. Thank you guys for making such a great product, and thank you guys for watching the video. So if you like more content like this, if you love gear reviews and things like that, then suggest things I should review. Also, down in the comments, let's have a discussion about whether you think it's a great product or not. If you've used it, let me know. And as always, guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more content and grow this channel in the future. And as always, keep defying the odds.